All right, so I got questions about something I posted the other day about the healthcare bill they were voting on, and I had people question how in the world I could not let that bother me and pre-existing condition stuff, and so just wanted to address a little bit of that. As far as it goes with stuff like that, yes, stuff like that scares me. I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't. It didn't initially, cause me to be skeptical of what does this mean for me or my family, or. But at the end of it, it comes down to one of the things that I ask God every day for is not. I'm not impervious to worry about things like that. But very early on, I knew I could spend the rest of my life being very fearful of what the next day may hold. And so one of my constant prayers is for God to continue to give me peace in His plan. My goal is to always trust in Him, and that's not something that you turn on and it just runs. It's a constant. It's not an every morning prayer. It's an every minute prayer that you have to have. I was watching something last night on Franklin Graham with Samaritan's Purse. There was a guy in, I think it was Syria, and he had been imprisoned and tortured, and he was talking about what it took for him to love the people torturing him. And he said, it was one of those things. He said, I couldn't do it. It was going to kill me to forgive them and to show them love. And he said, I had to continue to ask God for that. And God will give you stuff if you trust in Him and ask Him for it. Like I said, I don't know. I've never been as happy as I am now. I've never been as at peace as I am now, and I had it a whole lot better from a physical standpoint. I would say, there's a difference between going to CrossFit and coming in and working out and then having to stretch stiff muscles and stuff that didn't used to act that way. Than there is, going out for a 25-mile run and being sore the next day. It's a different thing. But He gave me a peace about it. And at the end of the day, I'll take the lesser physical ability and the greater mental peace and spiritual peace than anything that I can get out of this life. At the end of the day, I rely on medication. I rely on doctors from this standpoint, but that's not who I place all of my hope in. I've got some great ones, but if one of them kicks me out of their practice tomorrow, it's not going to change my eternity. My final hope lies in my Lord Jesus. And that's something that can't be taken away. There's no bill that anybody's going to pass. There's no, there's nothing that anybody in any government or on earth is going to be able to do to take that away. And I think if we focus on that, because this is one of those things that is dividing our country tremendously right now. You've got the Republicans and the Democrats, and you got, well, it used to be just half the people are mad at one side and half the people are mad at the other. Now you've got people in the middle mad at everybody. And it's one of those things that I can look at some of the things that people say and say, man, why are they, I used to look and say, why do we have such idiots? And that's the wrong approach to take. We have to look at each other and understand there's going to be differences. There's going to be people that don't believe the way I believe. There's going to be people that have different beliefs about afterlife than I do, or their eternity, and I'm not going to get to them. I'm not going to be able to affect any change on the outcome of their lives if I go in with a superior attitude. Going in and you got to show love, and that's an easy thing to say, tougher for people to do, but the more and more I hear about this, it's one of those things that, at the end of the day, yeah, it might make for some more discomfort, one way or another. I don't know what's in the bill. We haven't seen anything with it, but at the end of the day, His plan is greater. And we have to rely on Him for that peace. That's not something that we inherently have as humans. We have to go about our day focusing on Him totally. And if we do that, then we're gonna see some more change here on our earth, and hopefully a revival in America. Thank you. Have a great day.